Hey everybody, today I'm showing you another cool chessboard. This is the ChessUp 2 and these are the checkers pieces, so it lets you play regular chess, also checkers. It's a smart board you can play on chess.com. It has these lights to give you feedback on the moves. A lot of these smart chessboards are designed mainly just to play on different platforms. Even though you can use them for learning, their focus mainly is to have broad support for different platforms. This one, ideal for learning. It has lights, it has smart display on the side. I've not opened this before. These guys were kind enough to send me this to review. They were also kind enough to provide me with the checkers pieces. So let's see what's inside. These are supposed to be smart pieces. This is the board, quite slick. See, you have your bots. You have your learning. You can play online, obviously, which is standard. This is the back. It works with LiChess, so it's not just chess.com. A lot of people assume that this is just compatible with chess.com. Let's open this and see what's inside. There we go. These are the pieces. See the size. So these are the pieces. It's the rook, pretty standard stuff. You get this cable for charging. You get this guide. It's basically where you can download the app. It's a standalone chessboard that also lets you play online. Let's see the size before even turning it on. How thick is it? That side to this side is about 20 inches. Lightweight design, you can handle it with one hand. This is the interface on the side, so you have your on and off and your USB-C port. Now this is the first time I'm actually turning this on. Let's go through this together. Seems the battery is charged. You can choose different languages. It is going to scan for Wi-Fi. That's the back. Once you've selected your network, you can use the app to enter your password, or you can use it here. I'm just going to enter the password. I'm going to test the connection. It's successful. Now we're connected. You can play with one player, two players. You can edit the board. You can play bots. You can play checkers, as you can see. So if you have the pieces, you can play that game. Now the main interface is for chess.com, obviously. You can play on LiChess as well. This is how you set up the board. This is great if you're following a book and you want to set up a position. It says integration is coming soon, so I'm assuming this is a feature that they're going to add. For chess.com, we are going to have to log in. But another queen, just in case. So I'm just going to play a bot here. You can change the strength to level 25. That's a stockfish level 3000 or something like that. This is for blunders, for example. There we go, for mistake, for inaccuracy. So you can customize this. You can go all the way like here. So here, for example, just gives you the blunder and mistakes. We're gonna go with that. Evaluation is on. I'm going to just make bad moves. Let's see what happens. Okay, see, that's a mistake. When I pick up a piece, it tells me, for example, that this is a mistake here. I can put it back there. If I put this here, for example, it's a mistake because it gets captured. If I put this here, it's a mistake again because it gets captured. See, every move I make with the king is a mistake. I can't go here, it won't allow me. Let's go here. Now, I'm not actually playing a serious game here. I just want to show what happens when you make a blunder or bad move. I want to get checkmated, so I'm going to go here. And this is checkmate. And that's the effect that you get when checkmate happens. Notice that I'm not using the app just yet, which is a nice part about this. There are a lot of boards that require you to actually have your tablet to play. With this, you don't have to. Just play and do everything here. I'm going to go to the board editor section. Let's say I want to play this position. I remember when the freestyle chess tournament was going on and Magnus was asking why this position was not allowed because it's the king and queen. Well, with this you can actually do it. There we go. This doesn't count as a 960 game because I didn't actually define it as 960. I just changed the position, so it thinks it's a position that I want to analyze or play. So no castling, and that's fine. So this is for master level lighting. This tells you that you're supposed to move here. It will not let me actually castle. What's telling me is this is fine. This move is fine as well. What if I go for a cheapo? Can it work? What it can't is not letting me. If I go here, see, it says this is a mistake. Let's see why it's a mistake. This is why it's a mistake, because you'll have to go here and you actually drop material, but okay, let's do it anyway. You are going to drop material anyway, doesn't matter because it's pinned. I can't do anything. If I go here again, okay, let's do here, let's do here. This is a mistake. These are all not supposed to be great moves that I'm making. I'm pretty much pinned everywhere. Can't do anything really, just have to capture. So this is pretty much over. I don't have a whole lot of moves left. I haven't developed at all. Okay, I mean, it's pretty bad. So I just want to show you guys that you can set it up, you get feedback, there are levels. I'm just going to resign here. What's happening here is it's actually telling you how it's going to mark different kinds of moves. So if you make a good move or an excellent move, it's gonna give you that. So if you make the first or second engine move, probably something like that. And if it's the best move, that's the color. To log into chess.com, you're going to need to download the app. It's pretty straightforward. It's very kid friendly. If you have a kid, they don't have to guess anything. It wants to send me notifications. Okay, fine. You can sign in and then I'm ready to go. Now ChessUp is connected. Just have to enter the username and password for chess.com. So it's now connected. Very straightforward. You get a message that says success. Now I don't play humans on chess.com, but that option is available here. I can play a rated game if I want to. I don't play rated games, especially when reviewing things. So I go to chess.com. I'm going to play a bot. You can play a friend as well. Once you download the app, you can select your level, a game you want to play. You can see your accounts. I've got a little link to my LiChess and my ChessUp account that I created. You can also go and play on chess.com. You can play on chess.com here as well. I've already linked it. So if I go and play a bot, let's say this bot here, I don't even need to use a tablet. When I play white, you get the same interface. The comments that are made when you play the game, you can resign if you don't want to play, but let's just start. So I don't need to have my tablet somewhere open to follow the moves. I'll just play it like that. Okay, I cannot actually trick this bot. Those are the tricks. Okay, these are the moves that are available. These are all the legal moves, and it does it for all the pieces. So this is how you play on chess.com. I'm just going to resign here. This is the little light show that you get after the game is done. While it says that the LiChess here is coming soon, you can actually go to the app and start a LiChess game. Once you've done that, you can select an opponent, whether it's rated or not, random. So you have that option if you want to play on LiChess. You can also play an AI opponent here. Just gonna start this game here. Supposed to put these pieces in the right place. If not, it's not going to let you play. I can choose an opening, for example, if I want, and practice it. Let's say I want to play against, just search here, French. I'm going to start And let's see. Force me to play this opening. So you can play different openings and practice. You can choose all these different settings, time format, live analysis. You can limit the number of hints in case you want to stay honest or improve your game. I can play against an opponent, start a new game. Now this lets you play against an opponent. You still get all the same feedback. When I pick this up, all these moves are great. See, this move is not that great. You can go here and play against an opponent here, randomize it if you want. You can go to LiChess. We've already covered that. Now I'm playing on chess.com. The way to get here, you can play through the board, but also you can go here and select chess.com, and this is how you get to play this. Let's say I want to play here. I go play a bot. And now I can play on my tablet on chess.com. I'm not playing through this, I'm playing through this, so that option is available. Whether you want to use the board or if you have your tablet and you want to look at the moves on that as well, you have these options available. So you have LiChess, chess.com, which I just used, and you can also use ChessUp. You can play against bots, you can play against a friend, you can change the time settings, you can play rapid, blitz, or bullet. You have rated games, unrated games. This lets you play against a friend. Again, this is the light settings. You can choose the advanced level. In this case, it marks your best moves with different colors. You have your bots. You can limit the hints. You can play checkers. For checkers, you're going to need the special pieces that you can order. They were kind enough to send me this, so I'm going to test this in a separate video. Stay tuned for that. But it lets you know where to put your pieces down. You can play against a friend. AI level is 6 levels. You can edit the board. In this case, that's what I have. Brightness can be adjusted. You can make it low. Now this is the auto mode. What's neat about this board is that you can use it without an internet connection. You have your built-in bots, you have your 2-player mode. One thing I wanted to show you guys was if I go and play a bot here, and let's say I choose hit level at 2. This is hit level at 2. I'm ready to go. What this means is I can hold this, that's 2 pieces. Now, after that, I'm not getting feedback on all the pieces. For example, this is a bad move here, but because I touched 2 pieces already, it's not going to turn red. You don't need an internet connection or a tablet for this to work. Even though we're outside and there's a lot of light, I can still see the colors. All these moves are bad. It says I can go here to open up space for that. It's gonna take that. It's hopeless. I play in my backyard. Just gotta make sure that your pieces are lined up like that. Lightweight and compact, so I can take it anywhere. If for whatever reason I'm disconnected, I can keep this position, come back to the board, set board editor, load the position. If there are castling rights, I can do that and restart the game from here. I've been using this for a couple hours. It still has enough battery for a while. The battery life is advertised at 6 hours. Based on my test, it should be around that. Now what I'm going to do is play the onboard engine versus the chess.com engine, which is strong. I just want to see how strong this engine is that is capable of working offline. You go to the bot section, you choose max strength. Here I'm just going to use Magnus bot. So let's go. That's ready to go, and this is ready to go as well. So your opponent doesn't have to be human for you to learn new moves and catch blunders and things like that, though these engines don't make too many blunders anyway. The engine here is a bunch of pawns up, 3 by my count. Should be able to win it. That's checkmate. Just playing against Magnus bot, and this is one of the strongest bots that are available on chess.com, at least as far as the personalities, and the board was easily stronger. Now this allows you to play checkers on this board. You can always use these to play chess, but if you put this there, you see it's in checkers mode, so it's not going to recognize this because it's ready for these. Now I'm going to try the Android app. Continue as a guest. It doesn't matter. It's not connected. I can go against an AI opponent, for example, level 6, start a game. Pretty easy, very plug and play. I didn't have to do a whole lot. Let's just play that. I'm just moving the pieces. It's not supposed to be a great opening or anything. This also makes a noise. There we go. That's how you play on Android. Similar feature on iOS. That's about it. This was the Android option. I've covered the iOS as well and checkers. For more information, please go to gadgetify.com, also youtube.com/gadgetify. I'm going to include a link in the description to where you can get this. I'm going to do a video on a checkers game against the checkers engine. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.